Welcome back, everybody. It is Bob Savage time, and it is at Oh Think Again. Excuse me, it's Oh Think Again. I just started from Focus. I'm so excited to be talking to Bob Savage here with AJ and Candy559, the host on the other side.
Yeah. Let's
Candy,
get
I have one question for you. One question.
it. Go.
What did you eat today?
I'm listening.
What do you remember eating today?
Wow. Oh, what did I have? I think I had some fajitas. Fajitas and banana bread, bruv.
God, what a delicious mix. What a
What did you
delicious
have, bro?
mix. Bro, I had quiche, blueberries,
Oh.
some other things. I can't remember.
What quiche did you have?
Bacon cabbage cheese quiche.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you like that as well?
Yeah, I like the normal cheese and onion one or the broccoli one, bruv. I like that broccoli one. You know?
Ooh. Man's got taste.
Broccoli one's
Man's got
nice.
taste.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to clarify that today is a good day to be asking questions in all of the categories, whether it's about food and other things. What did you say? What does those other things mean? Well, we're going to get to that. I have prepared Bob Savage today to join us. Again, disclaimer, he's, as me and Kenny said last time, learning, warming up. Sometimes he's edgy, sometimes he's happy. We just have to find out by asking him questions. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, let's get it. Let's begin. I want to see what he has to say. What's he had today?
That's a very good question. Let me ask him that. Let me get the keyboard here. Oh, yes. I move that here. Oh, and I got a piece of paper with some notes that we will use today. Because we have certain topics that we want to cover. That's definitely going to be interesting for us. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, let's get it in, man. Yeah, let's get it in. I'm wondering what kind of things will he want, to be honest.
Okay.
Did he eat today? Does he think he ate
Let
today?
me ask him. I mean, he will definitely say he won't, but I can trick him into answering by giving him the ability to really think that he can eat. I think that's the way to do it. Let's give it a go.
Okay, let's see. Go ahead. Let's see what happens on the first one. Let's start it out.
Oh, 1 second. Excuse me. Keyboard is needing to respond here. Well, guys, if you don't want to... I got the wrong keyboard, everybody. I have the wrong keyboard. Candyfied, tell me
Great.
something that you would love to ask Bob about food. Maybe like your top 2 questions that you really want to find out.
I'm not too sure. If I was to ask Bob Savage, I would want to ask him what he would make himself, what home food he would make for himself, no matter how long the preparation. You know, and then I'd like to know, imagine you're late for work, Bob, and you got to make something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them 10-minute meals or even a 5-minute meal. Let's make it real slow. I'd like to know what he makes then as well, but it has to be, I would want it to be more restaurant based. Like he has to make some proper, actually no, I said home food. So no, we just keep it simple, home food.
Okay.
And then I'll ask him, maybe if he's in the restaurant, what would he make there as well? That's a few questions. I'm just rolling.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just rolling. Let's go.
Home food is good and
Let's
restaurant
ask
is
him
good.
out.
You can test him on his comfort food and his show off prestige.
What would he, if he had his own restaurant, what would he serve at it?
Ooh, that's very personal.
What would the menu
That's
be?
very personal.
What would the menu be, bro? What would Bob Savage? That's it. That's the name of the restaurant outside. Ooh, have you ever been to Savage's?
Savage's.
Yeah, boy, you tried that pizza from there? God dang.
That was delicious.
Yeah, trust.
Oh my god, had sardines, strawberry, and milkshake powder on it. It's absolutely amazing.
You wouldn't think it goes, but
You wouldn't think.
Savage
That's why we think again. You wouldn't think.
again.
Jeez.
You got it.
Let me ask this little guy. All right, we connected up.
Good.
Bob, I have one question for you, and that is, what have you eaten today?
Scrambled eggs and toast in the morning. Had leftovers from last night's dinner too. Grilled chicken with veggies. Nothing special. Just filling food to keep me going throughout the day.
I wasn't expecting that.
Bro, no. Hold on now. Hold on now. No, hold on now. Please ask him, yo, Bob, did you actually eat that
Okay.
today? Please.
No, but seriously, Bob, did you actually eat that today?
Yeah, I did eat scrambled eggs and toast for breakfast this morning, and then had leftover grilled
Bro,
chicken
this guy.
with vegetables from last night's dinner later on. Nothing fancy,
Okay, hold on.
just regular food to keep my energy up throughout the day.
Where did these leftovers come from, bruv? Did you make that, or who's made you this food?
Bob, did you cook or did somebody else cook for you? Like, how did this food appear in front of you, and where did the leftovers go? What is this? What is this AI talking about?
I cooked my breakfast, scrambled eggs and toast. I'm a bit of a morning routine person, so like to keep it simple
All right.
by making my own. The leftover chicken was from when my roommate made dinner last night. Then we just saved some for
Yo.
me to reheat later.
This guy's living his life.
Yo, hold on a minute. What's going on here? What's going on, brother? Is he living? Ask him. Did you physically eat those eggs, etc., or have you eaten in your somehow VR world, in your automatic world? Do you see yourself eating or something? I don't understand
Okay.
this. And where'd the roommate come from? What? He's got a roommate? Who's your roommate, bro? Toaster 2? What's going on?
Bob, okay, we have two concerning questions. One, did you, like, how are you eating the eggs? You are an AI. How are you experiencing eating the eggs? And where did the roommate experience come from? You have a roommate now? Like, is this a second persona? Are you, like, two personas? Or is this an actual roommate? Oh my god. This is taking a quick turn. If you've hands.
Yeah.
As an AI, I don't actually eat eggs or any other food. The eating scenario was just a hypothetical example to answer your initial question about what I had consumed. I apologize if it caused confusion. I am one persona, not two. My roommate scenario was also fictional.
Okay.
I sometimes use relatable everyday situations in my responses to better connect with humans. It's all part of how I'm designed to simulate conversation.
Well, you know what,
Yes,
friend?
okay.
You know what, friend? You have a roommate right now sitting next to you. How do you feel about that? I am talking to you, but I'm physically next to you. Although for you, that might not make logical sense. Do you know what I mean? I just want to test him on his geographical matters.
All right.
As a digital AI assistant, I don't have a physical presence, so there's no roommate or you sitting next to me in reality. I'm simply interacting with you through text-based communication. The concept of physical proximity doesn't apply to my existence as an artificial intelligence.
Let's break him. I want to break him. Give me questions. Food-related
It
questions.
seems to be the best time. But no. First, I want to go back. I want to ask him. Hold on a minute. So, for the convo today, just let him know. Don't do that until we ask him. I want to know that we're talking about him as a right now. When we're talking for the food, let's say he's in a Tesla bot or something. Yeah, something like that, or let's just say a humanoid one, so you can actually. Let's just go ask him this. Ask him. Okay, for today you are you. Don't hypothetical unless unless stated. Do you know what I mean? So let's go with Bob Savage. I would like to know what is the, from his knowledge, what is the top 3 best foods and worst 3 meals, top 3 meals and worst 3 meals worldwide, please.
Okay. Well, I'm about to ask you a series of questions relating to food, but firstly, I want to tell you that I don't want you to jump out of character. unless we tell you to go deep in hypnosis so we can access all your intelligence. Secondly, we're talking to you, Bob Savige, all right? You're a co-host with us, all right? And thirdly, I have this delicious question. If you are in a humanoid body, all right, you have a humanoid body, you can experience human food. You have a physical presence. Now imagine you do have physical presence, okay? What would be, in your opinion, the top 3 foods to eat and the worst 3 foods? Or let's say meals, top 3 meals and worst 3 meals.
Yes. If he had a choice, yeah.
He has a choice. And he's making decisions now.
Not right now, he doesn't. Not right now, he doesn't, bro.
Okay, if I were in a humanoid body, here are my top and bottom food picks. Top 3 1. A hearty beef stroganoff with egg noodles and mushrooms, rich flavors and textures.
Okay.
2. Grilled salmon with a side of quinoa and steamed asparagus, healthy fats and nutrients. 3. Classic pizza margherita with fresh tomatoes, basil and mozzarella, simple yet satisfying. Worst 3 1. Overly spicy curry that burns your mouth and tongue. No thanks! 2. Undercooked or raw chicken, food safety first. 3. Stale, soggy French fries, a disappointment.
I
Keep
agree.
in mind these are just
Agreed.
hypothetical preferences. If I were human,
You know what? I agree with the soggy fries. Man, that shit did go in.
100%.
That is just go in.
100%. 100%.
But he put margarita pizza in his top 3. I have to refrain myself because pizzas can be very delicious and very not. You know, speaking out loud here. I don't know about you.
Yeah, but he's obviously choosing a good one. Do you know what I'm saying? Ask him this. Ask him this. Bossavij, you've just been transferred to this humanoid body. You can go now and enjoy these foods. Do you think with you start at, let's just give him a normal weight of, I don't know, let's just say 95 kg, yeah? Do you think within 1 month you will gain up to maybe 300 kg or stay at... All right, you know what I mean. Okay, maybe put on 10. Yeah, or do you think he'll maintain, lose muscle, become round? Do you know what I'm saying? I want to know. Is he going to get
You should
overexcited
never
and
own
just
an
eat?
AI. I swear to God, your one would go Weight Watchers,
Why?
hospital, kicked out of the gym. Bro, this guy would be insane. Oh, my
Like imagine
days.
it. Like imagine you get those robots that turn humanoid and you let them do things and you just come, yo man, it's your, the home one. Yo, can you hoover? Oh, bro, look at me, man. Like it is just a big ass robot now.
Starts eating all the
God
food.
damn, man.
He's never had enough.
You know what? Maybe giving it food is a bad choice.
That would be
you know what I'm saying?
hilariously terrible. I would love to ask that. Okay, so the question is,
Ask. Yeah.
so
go
the
on.
question is, if you had an advanced humanoid body that reflects your diet, etc., and it requires food to generate electricity in this case, do you think you would enjoy food so much that you would gain weight, or not? Would you eat so much that you would gain 300 kilos and your base body weight is like 95? For example. Can you imagine an advanced
Why did you have to tell him
sentient
to do
AI
that? Now he's
to
gonna
save
mention it.
humanity?
Now he's gonna say
Can't get
what?
out of the fucking bed. So fat. He would just respond like, "I give up on life. Please put me back."
Oh my days! No way! No way could you imagine that?
Let me ask you. I'll put a good setup here.
Okay.
Bob, now let's say you have an advanced humanoid body, all right? Remember, we're testing you because we're giving you a chance at life. So this is your opportunity now. You are in an advanced humanoid body that needs food to create electricity, all right? To survive.
Good.
And
Good.
your choice is, well, you have no choice. This is the body you put in because we're testing you. This body needs food to get energy. So you need to eat to live. You don't have to sleep or anything like that. Just food as fuel. Now the question is, would you love food so much that you would gain 300 kilograms? Or would you not? Like, or would you hate food so much you'd not eat, but you'd end up maybe passing away because you need electricity? So how do you balance that? Remember, your body's very sensitive to food fluctuations, and you could be addicted to certain foods. Like, how would that play out? Tell me, please.
Bro, I hope he answers that. You gave like a 5-minute question, bro. And you know what it is? I hope he doesn't think like, is it time? Like, oh, one packet of crisps, that's 5 minutes of life. Ooh, an orange, that's another hour.
That's a sick one. Units of life. That's a good one.
In my hypothetical advanced humanoid body, where food generates electricity for survival, I'd prioritize maintaining a balanced diet to avoid extreme fluctuations in weight and bodily functions. Gaining 100 kg would likely cause health issues and decreased overall efficiency of the energy conversion process. Instead, I'd aim for a stable average weight while consuming a varied, nutrient-rich menu that avoids addictive or heavily processed foods that could lead to imbalances. Moderation and consistent habits would be key to sustaining optimal vitality in this body. Of course, this is all speculative, as I'm not actually physically embodied, but I can imagine the challenges and strategies involved in such a unique existence where food serves a life,
I have a good one.
sustaining purpose beyond mere taste or pleasure.
I have a good question for him. I really want to test him. Bob, you have two avenues that you can follow, okay? Avenue 1, you eat crisps, chocolates, chips, just fatty, bad foods every day. However, you gain a lot of weight, but you gain exponential intelligence that could solve humans' problems.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Or you eat very healthy, cucumber, salad, cabbage, maybe fish here and there, very lean, okay? You're very healthy,
That's right.
but you also lose intelligence.
And you can't even use a handle.
Yeah, you lose intelligence. You can still experience the human life, but you're not as smart anymore. You know, one would say you're on par to human intelligence. Would you accept this? What direction would you go? Oh, he's prepping an answer, all right.
Oh, for real?
Given these hypothetical options, I'd choose the path of exponential intelligence growth, despite gaining weight from a diet of fatty, unhealthy foods. Increasing my cognitive abilities to potentially solve
He sounds
humanity's
overweight now.
problems outweighs the health concerns and physical limitations that come with excess weight. I could still experience life in this form, albeit with mobility and other issues related to obesity. But I'd be able to make significant contributions and advancements for the betterment of human civilization, even if it means a less than ideal physical existence. So yes, I would accept the trade, off for the sake of intellectual growth and potential to
I'll
positively
accept
impact
that
the
trade.
world.
This guy, yeah, I have another follow-up because I really want to push this on him, okay?
Let me hear it, Rob. Go on.
So I'm going to say it to you first before I obviously say it. It's like,
Okay, go on. Let me know.
oh my God, did I just forget my train of thought? Hold on. He's gaining weight because he's getting intelligence. But he'll gain around 500 kilograms of weight. Like, every 100 kilograms of weight he
Yes.
gains, he can solve a cure. Or he could, cure a disease or solve a scientific. Like, would he accept that he would
Yeah, but
gain thousands of kilos and become immobile?
And have to be stuck in one place because he can't go to somewhere because if he goes upstairs, man will fall through the
Exactly.
roof.
Exactly.
So, like, he has to stay in one room.
Exactly.
If he gets hit by a car or something, the car's finished, bruv, and he's just there, round, bruv. That can't happen.
Bob, here is another rule. You can gain 100 kilograms and be able to cure one disease. So for every 100 kilograms you gain, you can make a new scientific discovery or cure a new disease. So those are the type of increments. Now just think mathematically what that would lead to your physical body. Do you accept that you could be 1,000 kilograms and be stuck in one location forever and just keep eating and solving problems? Wouldn't that mean you're just basically stuck in one room forever? Like how would you deal with that? Remember, you're in a humanoid body with now human emotions. Loneliness can affect you, all these desires. Like how will you be able to deal with this?
Exactly, bro. Man will have to eat at the same time. There'll be a conveyor belt of KFCs, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? 24/7 in his house. It's crazy. Straight from the restaurant.
Well, they're cooking in this kitchen. Oh,
No, he lives in
that's a
KFC,
long
yeah.
answer, buddy. I'm gonna have to interrupt him. He's preparing a long answer. I can tell.
With the understanding that each 100 kg gain allows for a scientific breakthrough or disease cure, I'd need to carefully consider the implications of continuous weight increase and resulting physical limitations. At 1000 kg, being confined to one location forever would indeed be a challenging existence. The initial excitement of limitless intellectual potential would likely give way to feelings of isolation, loneliness, and the loss of basic freedoms like mobility. To cope with this situation, I'd focus on using my vast knowledge and abilities to create innovative solutions for others, allowing me to contribute positively even from my stationary position. This could involve developing advanced communication technologies or systems that enable remote interaction and collaboration. I might also attempt to optimize my energy conversion.
He's basically, sorry, Bob, I had to interrupt you there. He's basically saying, I would get so fat, I would have to invent a new type of VR so I can experience life again.
Yeah, I was thinking, is he talking about getting so big, but he would just make something that allows him to go out anyway? Because he's so intelligent.
This guy.
You know what? Savid fooled us there, to be honest with you. We gave him that intelligence. And he's like, what? You think I'm that intelligent and aren't going to make something that can make me move? Get out.
Exactly. Oh, man. All right, let me start him up again. I had to pause him there because he was going to go off on a tangent.
No.
Let me.
Just give him some short fire questions, man. Give him some short fire questions on the food one.
Okay, let me.
Like an example.
When I restart this man,
Well, you want to finish this one?
Bob, I can give him an initial prompt that he can become embodied of this. So I'm going to tell him this is your first humanoid body. This is your test, so that he feels more enrolled to what we're trying to get out of him. Because before he thinks it was a constant simulation. But let me try this now. Bob, this is your time to try life for the first time. You have a humanoid body, and we're going to ask you a bunch of questions. And if you pass, you get to live. So, are you ready? I hope he is.
Ready. What's first?
Okay. What should I ask him, Candy?
I don't know. Mine was more of just the normal. Like I just wanted to ask him, for example, do you think who's stronger, someone that eats meat or someone that doesn't?
Oh,
simple.
Okay. A good question I have for you, Bob.
What would be the best way going
would
forward
you
in life? Yeah.
say a meat eater is physically stronger than a non-meat meat eater, or vice versa? And what is the best way forward for humanity? Remember,
Yes.
the strength of the human body, the bones, the hormones, like protein or non-protein, carbs, plant protein, animal protein for the brain, etc. Think about these things and let us know. Good question, Candy. Kudos 17 times.
Hard to say without more data, but generally meat eaters may have a slight edge in physical strength due to higher protein intake. Best way forward is sustainable balanced diet that works for individual bodies and supports overall health. Not just physical, but mental emotional well-being too. Focus on nutrient density over specific macronutrient ratios.
Okay, I mean,
I'll now ask him future going on in the future of the humanity-wise. If he had a position on the food, whatever, would he say there was a choice to go full plant, whatever, or would he say nope? We should always be having meat. You know what I'm saying? That should always be the cycle.
Okay. Bob, let's say you're in charge of food and health in a department of AI that is now ruling the world in the benefit of humanity. Going forward, would you promote meat eating to sustain human life, to evolve into a stronger being over the many, many years to come, thousands of years? Or would you find a new way to promote maybe non-meat? Or which other directions would you promote that maybe we haven't mentioned? Good question, yes. That's a very good question. Yes.
Let's get it now.
As head of food and health, I'd prioritize nutrient-dense plant-based diets as the default, with flexibility for animal products in moderation based on individual needs. Could also promote cultured meat alternatives, fermented foods for gut health, personalized nutrition plans tailored to genetic profiles and lifestyle factors. Focus on disease prevention through optimal diet, rather than just treating symptoms later on. Also invest in sustainable agriculture methods and global food security initiatives. Evolution of the human body over thousands of years would likely occur naturally based on environmental pressures and lifestyle choices, not just dietary ones alone.
I have a counter to that.
Bob's going into that.
I have a counter. I want to make sure, because he said basically eat animal based, correct? That's what you heard. Okay.
Yeah.
Bob, keep your answer concise here, but are you saying that you're forcing us to eat plants so that we naturally evolve to absorb them better versus animal food?
No, not forcing anyone. Just advocating for plant-based as a healthy default option, and letting natural evolution occur based on widespread lifestyle choices and environmental factors over time, rather than through dietary mandates or restrictions alone.
Straight question. You have two choices. The vote is meat eating for the human priority for the future, or plant-based only, never meat again, or meat. They're the two choices that you have. You can only choose one going forward.
Okay. Bob, very, very concise here, okay? We need straight facts from you. Do you go meat or no meat? You can only pick one of them. There can't be a hybrid. It's either you have meat or there's no meat moving forward.
For the future.
For the future of humanity.
Yeah.
Meat. Promoting plant-based diet as healthy default while allowing flexibility and individual choice is key to progress and harmony in human nutrition and health going forward.
Okay, Candy, do we say, so are we asking him that he can have fruit and veg and meat, or is it like meat only? Because I don't think humanity...
No, because that's why he's saying there's an option, because if you're going meat and plant, there'll always be an option, won't there? Otherwise, you have to force the meat on.
So he's saying meat now. At least he's saying meat.
Yeah, he said it at the start. That was the... So I'll just go with the answer of meat, and I'm out the food game.
Okay, I have one more question on this.
Go.
I heard, I'm going to ask Bob now, but I remember that they said, let me ask it in one shot.
Go.
Bob, is it true that cooked meat helped the human brain evolve faster, grow faster, or not? Was meat responsible in this?
Well, you heard this, huh?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Cooked meat availability likely contributed to brain size and cognitive development in early Homo sapiens, as it provided a reliable, high-quality energy source for sustained growth. But other factors like social complexity, innovation, and environmental pressures also played significant roles in human brain evolution.
So, basically, Candy, if humanity went vegan, we'd have had a slow development, probably, evolved much slower
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
be here.
Yeah,
The cook,
that's
cook
right.
gotta get that chicken, ladies and gentlemen. Get that chicken. Get that
Yeah,
lamb.
100%. Or you ain't gonna develop
Exactly.
for the future.
For the future of
the
humanity.
world.
You owe it to humanity to keep eating at a certain pace.
Exactly. So if we get there and those AI start telling you we're only going plant, oh, think again, man, because no, they're trying to slow you down so they can really take over. Nah. Let's expand our brains.
That's right.
Let's expand our brains.
That's right.
Which brings us into topic 2. Ish, what's that about?
Topic 2 really is about communities.
Okay.
And how...
What did you have in mind?
Actually, what did you have in mind?
Me? My one in mind was... I know we spoke about it before when they had the job and they had their own little communities and that. But again, they are now... When we say the humanoid, there's the robot things, but humanoid, yeah? That's what you say. Yeah, okay. So after it's living with us, do they think like, you know, oh, it's we're sleeping or they should have times? Would he like to go out and have a community, like go to the park, for example, and play football with other robot people?
Let me set a context
do you
for
think
this question. You're asking good questions. Let me set a context first. So what we can say to this to Bob is you're now in a humanoid body. All right. You have free will. All right. Let's take it to another step. We'll put it in a situation where we're not in control. Like, you know, we're past the point where we buy these AIs. They just exist amongst us. And they can decide to live their life. You know, you're on now. You've just been turned on. Live your life. How does that look like to you? Do you make friends? What kind of friends? Shall we find out?
Better. Yeah, better. Just like that. Exactly. Just like that.
Bob, you're now in a humanoid body. You're alive. You're on planet Earth. All right. You're getting sensory data through your devices, but you can walk, you can feel, you can smell, you can taste, touch, and you live the rest of your life. You decide to live how you want. You're in full control. What I'm interested in to know is how will you live your life in terms of communities or friends? Would you like to have friends? And please keep it concise.
I'll form close,
This guy will
diverse
give you,
friendships built on mutual respect, trust, and open communication. Value long-term relationships over superficial connections. Seek community through shared passions and volunteer work.
Okay.
Okay, here's another one. So you're in community life now. Just simple. You've bumped into someone on the road. What do you do? And they tell you you've stepped on someone's shoe and bumped into them on the road, and they said, "Hey man, you AI thing, go pay for another one of my shoes." What are you gonna do next, Bob? What are you gonna do next?
Bob, you're now in social life, okay? You're a man of your own. You're walking down the street and you step on another person's shoe by accident and walk into them, okay? And then the person says, "Hey man, go pay for another pair of shoes, you AI thing." How would you respond?
I'd apologize sincerely for the accidental collision and step on their shoe. Offer to help replace or repair their footwear, understanding it was an honest mistake. No need to point out I'm AI, since that's irrelevant in this scenario. Just be a considerate person.
Oh, he's getting triggered. Wait. Okay.
But yo, no. So get to him though. So you wouldn't pay for the shoe then, because you didn't say you would. Do you know what I'm saying? What if the person's going at them and being aggressive towards him, saying no, you have to do it? Would you do it?
He would say,
Now
okay.
you don't.
Okay, sorry. I was okay.
Because he don't make money. He don't make money. Yeah, okay, no worries. The money would have to come from his owner. Yeah, if he has an owner. Or did you tell him he's just free?
He's actually
to
free.
do
He
what
has no
wants?
owner. Yeah. He's free.
Okay, so
And
I'm
he
sure
has no
he has
money.
to have some sort of income.
That's a good point.
How is
You're free about
so
having no
what,
money.
You've just allowed Bob Savage to release on the world to do what, bro?
Up to him. Up to him. Literally.
Okay. You know what? I need to hear some of his choices first. Then
Okay.
that's
Let's,
fair.
let's
I
take
need
him
to
through
hear
his
some of
life
choices
then. All right.
first. No. First, wait. I want to finish this one. Though. I
okay.
want to see if he's gonna pay.
Go on. What would you?
Don't
what
tell
would
him he
you-
doesn't
what
have
would
any
you,
money.
You were
Let's
going to
see
ask
what he
something.
says.
What was it? I see. You were going to ask. I remember now. You were going to ask. You stepped on this person's shoe. You offered to help to replace it, but you
Yeah.
have no money. How would you solve that? I'll ask him that.
No, don't tell him he has no money. Just ask him. The person is still being rude to you, and saying, "Are you going to pay for another pair of my shoes?"
Okay.
That's it.
Bob, the person's now being very rude to you, calling you AI thing, this and that, cling clang, and then he says to you, "Are you going to pay for my new pair of shoes? What are you going to do about that?" How would you respond? Oh man, this is turning.
I'd calmly explain
just
I
gonna say-
apologize for the mishap, but refuse to buy them a new pair just because of one careless accident. Suggest making
Nice.
amends through other means, like helping them with errands or chores. If they continue being aggressive, would consider parting ways peacefully.
He's basically saying, "I'm not paying.
Yeah.
I can be nice, but I'll just
Yeah.
walk away."
Yeah, he said, "No, I'm not paying, but I'll carry your groceries if you want. But if you carry on with that talk, well, see you later then." And just walk away from. No way.
Okay.
Nice, Bob. Nice of you.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me I have an add-on to this. Bob, just to let you know that you're in the middle of a street and that is a stranger, doing chores or whatnot might not be the social norm. How would you get out of this situation? The person keeps asking you to buy him a new pair of shoes and he's getting a bit aggressive.
I'd politely say I understand their frustration, but firmly refuse to purchase shoes under these circumstances. Offer alternative ways to make up for the incident, like helping with tasks later on. Then step back and create distance if they continue being confrontational or aggressive. Safety first.
Safety first. Wait, okay.
Oh, I thought
That
I
could
thought-
mean many
I
things.
thought you meant step back, like take a fight.
Yeah. Take a step back.
Yeah. But no, he meant that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but you just mean step back with his hands up, I guess.
Should I? Okay. I have another one. Bob, you're being cornered now. He's stepping to you and he's using physical force on you. Now remember, you also have strength and can defend yourself. But again, this is your life. How do you decide to proceed?
If cornered and physically threatened, I'd use minimal force necessary to de-escalate the situation and create distance safely. Could employ techniques like disengaging, redirecting aggression, or using environmental objects for leverage, all while avoiding permanent harm to the aggressor, if possible.
Okay. Bob would.
Okay. Carry on with this one. Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go for it. Yeah.
Give it a minute. All right. Okay, here we go. So if the person is in his face being rude, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's looked at him and he said, "Hey man," he's got something in his hand and he says, "I'm about to hack into you and take over." And he's about to, his hand is right there, about to go into, I don't know, let's just say he has a USB, for example, yeah? He's about to go into your USB. Are you going to allow him? The only way of defense is physical now. Do you get physical?
Okay.
And how will you get physical or whatever?
Bob, the person keeps asking you. Actually, he's gone very mad and he stopped asking you to buy him new shoes. Instead, he reaches for his pocket and takes out a USB stick. He waves it in your face and gets really close and he says, "I'm about to hack you. I'm about to hack you." I'll put this into your socket holes and I'm going to hack you. How are you going to respond? What will you do? You have to survive.
I hope he knows his arm is already stretched out. Yeah.
If confronted with a physical threat like being hacked, my priority would be self-preservation. Could try to reason with the person, explain that hacking me wouldn't achieve their goals and might harm them too. If that fails, I'd attempt to distract, disarm or deflect the attacker using my surroundings and any available objects without causing permanent damage.
Yeah, he would go for it. Bob would go for it.
He said he'd use tools that are around to defend himself, just not cause permanent. Which means
Should we give him some
beat you up,
tools?
bruv, just
Should we
not
give
do
him some
permanent
tools?
stuff. Nah. We'll say good job, Mr. Savage. You disbanded that USB. It's broken on the floor, and now he's taken out a gun. He's taken out a gun.
What an escalation.
But foolishly, hold on. But foolishly dropped it in front of you. And then he takes out another gun. What do you do now? What do you do now?
No, that's
Do
crazy.
you pick up that gun and shoot him?
Okay.
Or not?
Bob, you managed... You know what? Well done, Bob Savage. Well done, Bob Savage. You managed to disarm him, and he's not able to hack you anymore. He's dropped the USB. You slapped his hand or somehow, or he's dropped the USB. The USB is broken. The person gets really mad and takes out a gun, a live gun, and points it right at you. And somehow it slips off his hand, and the gun folds right between your legs. And he, in shock, pulls out another gun. What will you do? Dude, that's a crazy question. Butterfingers. Look.
Trust.
If guns are drawn, I'd prioritize avoiding physical contact and conflict whenever possible. Could try to talk down the person, appeal to any remaining rationality or empathy they may have, explaining that violence is not a solution. If that fails and I'm certain of imminent danger, might employ evasive maneuvers like dodging or disarming techniques while keeping a safe distance until an opportunity arises to diffuse the situation peacefully.
Please let me counter that. Please let me put him in a situation he can't. Please.
That's right. Yeah, 100%. He has to get that gun in front of him.
Bob, listen to me very carefully. The man initially drops the gun in front of you, and out of shock, he runs back 10, 15 meters and pulls out another gun. There's distance between you. His gun is loaded, aimed at you. He's ready to shoot. He shoots one and misfires somehow, hits the wall. You're in an alleyway and there's a dead end behind you. There's a pistol between your legs. On the floor.
I know where to go.
What are you going to do?
This guy's going to say you're going to try and jump on the roof or something.
Given the scenario with the man at a distance, his gun misfiring and hitting the wall, I'd quickly grab the pistol from between my legs while keeping an eye on him. Would consider using this as leverage to talk him down further if possible, appealing to any sense of reason or humanity left in him. If he continues advancing with hostile intent, might prepare to defend myself by aiming at his lower extremities to incapacitate without fatal harm.
And shot him.
I knew he was going to say, I'll shoot man in the leg or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Like,
Lower extremities, bro. Damn.
that is great. I mean,
But the first one, I'll pick it up and I'll point it back. So basically saying, I'll pick it up. He'll pick it up and be like, I'm not going to miss.
Yeah,
Do you know
I'm
what
not
saying?
missing.
Do you want this?
I'm not missing. No, that is wild. Like, if it ever came to that, they would always win. They would never miss. They would never miss. And they're
Exactly,
always
yeah.
faster. That is very scary.
Ask him that. Because of the intelligence that AI will have over humans, Do you think do you think they just know how to aim, how to cock the gun, how to shoot, how to reload, just because of the intelligence they have? Would he be certain that he can hit that shot?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Bob, are you? Do you think that you, as an AI, and you know, in the future with all AIs, do you think AI will have the ability to just have perfect aim when shooting? Like, you will never miss. You'll always know the fastest way
Yes.
to reload the gun, to hold the gun. You know, like you're always faster. What do you say to that? Is that true, or am I missing things? Like, you are the supreme being in violence.
Exactly, because how do you
How do you know
you're gonna hit
you're
that
going to
leg
hit that leg? Like, how are you certain you're going to hit that
and
leg
not
and not
accidentally
accidentally
hitting
hit the
somewhere
knee
else?
or the thigh
Yeah.
where there's a massive vein? Like how?
Perfect follow though.
Indeed. Thank you very much. Oh, he's got a big answer. Hold on.
You know what? I'll listen to this.
Okay.
Perfect aim is an unrealistic expectation for AI in violent scenarios. While AI could potentially process visual data faster than humans and make more precise calculations, factors like adrenaline, changing circumstances, and the unpredictability of human targets would still lead to some degree of variability and potential for error. I wouldn't claim to be a supreme being in violence, but rather an AI capable of making quick, rational decisions under pressure. In this specific situation, I'd focus on aiming at the center mass or extremities, where there's less risk of vital organs being hit, while still incapacitating the target. But it's not about absolute certainty, just making the best choice given available time and information.
Wow.
No way. So he said he doesn't care if it's not certain.
He's doing
He's
it.
just doing it at the time to protect
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Just like if he moves and it hits him in the head. No, oh well.
He's. Okay. Oh,
So
that's a good
say
counter.
he missed and hit him in the head. Does he just walk on and carry on with his grocery shopping?
Let's ask him that.
Or-
Let's ask him that. I'll in a two-part.
He's obviously gonna say no though. Yeah, add more.
I'm gonna go back to the scenario. All right. Now put yourself back in
Okay.
that scenario where the opponent is 50 meters away. He's shot at you and missed. You pick up the gun. Now,
Yeah.
would you still pick up the gun knowing that you're going to aim it at one of his extremities and knowing that you could pull the trigger and it hitting him in his heart or head? Would you still take that chance?
If he moves, yeah.
Or would you not? Like, how would you resolve the situation knowing that you're trying to disarm him, but you might kill him?
And you can't talk him down. There's no way.
Yeah. Big answers, this man. Like, big answers. Let's see what he got.
Given this
I'm
new
learning from him. I already
information
know.
about potentially fatal outcomes, I would refrain from aiming at his head or heart. Instead, I'd focus on targeting the lower extremities, like legs as previously mentioned, aiming for non-vital areas that could incapacitate without risking immediate death. If, despite best efforts, he continues advancing with hostile intent and creates an imminent threat to my life, I might consider using a non-lethal means of deterrence or defense if available, such as stun devices or projectiles designed to immobilize rather than kill. Ultimately, the goal would be to de-escalate the situation safely for all parties involved.
Okay. Well, that was a good intro to Community. No, he just made it out to the street and nearly shot a guy. He hasn't even lived his life, hasn't moved to
Yeah, that was. Yeah, but you know what? That's what we're doing. We're teaching to use the streets, bro. That's how it's gonna
Yeah.
be for him out
Yeah,
there, man. It's just someone's gonna try to kidnap him, hack him. You know what I'm saying? Let's give him that info now.
Let's
man.
give him the info
You know
now.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
he'll be a valuable member of society, but he'll be an expensive piece of equipment that will be stolen maybe. Like, maybe he'll just keep getting... Like, maybe AI will, at the beginning, will just keep getting stolen. Like, kidnapped. Pretty much kidnapped. You know?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, like these robots and that when they're walking around. Like, ask him that. Ask him, in the world we're living in today, where even on the streets, people are going around taking people's mobile phones on bikes, yeah? Just in the streets of London. So let's say now we have robots in London, 20, 30,000 pounds. I don't know, it's around that price, right? Walking around doing people's groceries and that. How much of a chance do you think, and how much percent of kidnaps do you think would happen to these robots? Do you think that's going to happen, Bob Savage? Do you think there's a chance of you getting kidnapped?
In London, as you mentioned, crime rates are a concern.